They're every parent's worst nightmare.
Don't bite!
You're gonna be sorry.
Kids completely out of control.
Give me the knife.
I'm gonna kill you!
And taking over the household.
Don't do that!
These families have reached the end of the rope.
How was I supposed to know I was gonna have 3 kids in 2 years?
They're in desperate need of help.
Shut up, everyone!
They only have one alternative left. It's time to contact Nanny 911.
Hello, this is Nanny 911.
We've gathered a team of world-class nannies from all over the globe. Each week from Nanny Central, they will watch a video of a family in crisis
Stop it.
and decide which nanny is best suited to help. They will then have 1 week to take our families from living hell to a family bliss.
Give me my life back.
It's mine!
Can these families be saved?
It's an emotional roller coaster.
Unless you get this right, it's all gonna fall to pieces.
If you think you can do a better job, get on with it.
Parents of America, help is on the way. Tonight, when it comes to parenting, Paul and Amber Dirks are spent.
Listening.
I think they just block us out.
Songbird mom sounds like a broken record,
Amari.
while dad's a pushover for his babes in Toyland.
These children have way too many toys. It's like Chuck E. Cheese.
This bad boy and material girl are driving their family into the red. Time's up! When Nanny Stella turns into Repo Man,
Everything's gone.
will these kids pay attention?
Absolutely everything.
It's Money Can't Buy Me Love, tonight on Nanny 911.
My name is Paul Dirks. I'm a software engineer. I can bench 420. My wife's a professional singer.
My name is Amber Dirks. I'm a mom first and a singer. Yeah. We are from sunny, hot Arizona. Our children are unruly.
I'm not playing now.
I mean, you name it, it is pure chaos. There's a lot of mass confusion.
Once they start going, they're going.
Amari is my 3.5-year-old unpredictable child.
Amari? Sometimes he hits, sometimes he'll bite.
Amari will kick you. He will bite you. He will slap you. Amari has been kicked out of preschool.
He, bit a kid in the crotch. I doubt that he was aiming for that specific area. It's just how it turned out.
Hey, Amari, please don't do that. Please don't do that. I said not to do that.
Anissa, our 2-year-old, is at that terrible 2 stage. And let me tell you, the girlfriend has got some issues, okay? I'm seeing a side of her that I have never seen before. Terrible 2s, boy. She is just extremely combative.
My daughter's having the most issues as far as hitting and biting.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Why are you biting, girl? She just gets into everything.
Nisa, stay out of there. Oma is my wife's mother. She comes over every weekend and a lot of times during the week.
I'm gonna get you.
That is my mother. That's my girl. And she loves her grandkids to death.
Give me a kiss and a hug.
Materialistically, my children are extremely spoiled.
It's like they don't hear anything you say. We even had their ears checked because we thought maybe they were hard of hearing.
Not listening.
I think they just block us out. Nisa, don't hit. Nisa, stay on the rug. Nisa.
We're like prisoners in our own home.
We really don't go to the stores that much with our kid because we always have problems.
Anissa. It's not like way back in the day when you get your butt whooped in public. You put a hand on the child, you're gonna have the police called on you. You're in timeout.
We've tried timeouts.
Anissa.
We've tried spankings. Nothing seemed to work.
They're yelling no, no, no. No! They're calling you names.
You're dumb. You're dumb.
wife's stressed out. At times, it seems like she's kind of emotional.
Forget it. It's pure health.
What we're currently doing isn't working. You know, I just want a happy home.
You just don't want to admit that something's not right.
It really hurts us. I know you're a good person, baby.
Well, ladies, what do you think?
Mom's a terrific singer, but her parenting skills have hit a sour note.
Wow, that behavior is extremely disrespectful. Not to mention dangerous. These kids need a good lesson in manners. It's time to clamp down on all that biting. It's appalling.
We certainly cannot allow that behavior to continue. Stella, I'm sending you to Arizona to put the Dirks house in order.
It appears to me that the Dirks family is singing the blues. Mom Amber and Dad Paul have no control over their 2 small children.
Get up, Amari. Now.
Nisa, that's not nice. Hey.
I hope I can help this out-of-tune family learn how to live in harmony.
Oh, yes. All right, I'm coming.
I'm Nanny Stella from Burnley in the north of England, and I've been a nanny for over 17 years.
Hey!
I've been called to the Grand Canyon State to keep the Dirks family from going over the edge.
You stay there.
There's a lot of hitting and screaming in the Dirk house. It's time to change their tune.
Oh, shoot, I think that's the nanny. Hi, Stella. Oh, my God, I'm so glad that you're here.
It seemed like a troop walking into the house.
Oh, welcome to our home.
Thank you.
Her walk and her stand holds a powerful punch.
Look at who we have here, Miss Stella.
Hi, guys.
Well, let's go say
How are ya? Hello.
How you doing? Paul Dirks.
Nice to meet you.
When she first came around the corner, you're thinking, here's the help that we need. You're also in the back of your mind thinking, uh-oh, now I gotta watch what I'm doing.
You look shell-shocked.
Yeah.
Today's the day that I get to know you guys a little bit better and basically just follow you around with a notebook and pen. So can I write your name in my book? Yeah. Okay, Amari.
As my observation begins, Mum and Dad gather the children for breakfast.
I'm not hungry.
I hadn't even been in the house an hour and I could see Amari starting to act up.
Amari, could you please get up? You're not listening.
Amari can be very stubborn.
Amari, would you please eat?
A lot of times he'll just act like he ignores you.
Sit correctly, Amari.
2-year-old Anissa has no problem eating on her own, but Amari, who's 3, won't take a bite.
Come on, Amari, sit correctly.
I like an apple.
I spend a lot of my day repeating Amari's name 100,000 millions times.
Amari, you need to eat your lunch, honey. Well, you're not eating yours, Amari. A little more, Amari.
If I was given $1 for every time I heard Amari, I'd be rich.
I think Amari's finished.
And no sooner do they finish breakfast than Anissa is asking for a bottle, which Mum gladly uses to quiet her down.
Here, sweetie.
This is definitely something I need to keep an eye on. Next, it's playtime, but there's nothing playful about it.
Come on, Amari, please. Let's go outside. Come on.
The kids like to roughhouse and stuff. I don't think it's a big deal.
Get up, Amari.
And when things spin out of control inside, Mum just sends the kids outside.
Watch where you're going.
These children have way too many toys. They have motorized Escalades.
Back over here, Mari. Hey!
I don't think there's any such thing as too many toys for a kid. If I'm out shopping or at the store and I see something that I think the kids will like, I get it for them.
Whose turn is it?
They have a playroom that has a train in it that they can ride around on.
Paul and I have issues about the toys.
Yeah, shake it hard, Nisa.
Materialistically, my children are extremely spoiled.
You gonna dance, Nisa?
In the backyard, they have a play gym and a bouncy thing that you actually inflate. It's like Chuck E. Cheese. Even though these children have all the toys they could want, they seem very troubled.
Nisa, don't play.
It seems to Mom and Dad, being a good parent means giving these kids toys rather than disciplining them. Later in the day, Dad goes off to work, leaving Mom alone with the kids.
Work was kind of my little getaway.
Go over there.
And no sooner is Dad out the door than Mom is calling for backup.
Give me a cushion.
Grandma.
I got something for you.
I'm very glad my mother is available to watch our children because I was through. I'm leaving.
It's almost as if Mom wants to avoid parenting her own children.
Our plan was the wife would stay home, take care of the kids, but now she's out during the day.
I got this is for Oma.
But when it comes to parenting and discipline, Grandma is no better than Mom and Dad. Grandma lets the kids run all over the house, yelling at the top of their lungs. And that I just did not get at all. After hours away from the kids, Mom finally returns home.
Warm out there, huh?
You want a what, honey?
And Anissa wants another bottle of milk.
Anissa is very demanding about her bottle.
See, now you're playing nice. Good job.
It looks like Mom is using bottles to keep Anissa under control.
You guys are playing really nice. Anissa. Anissa.
Anissa is just becoming extremely combative.
Nisa, no hitting.
There was a lot of really inappropriate behavior and hitting from the children.
Anissa.
But from the parents, there was definitely no discipline and consequences.
Hey! What did I tell you, Amari? If you can't play nice, we're putting them away.
When Amari is the one that's causing chaos, forget it. It's pure hell then.
Are you gonna play nice, or are we gonna put them away?
No.
Okay, let's put them away. I don't have you. You need to listen to me. I'm gonna count to 3, and then we're gonna go to your room. 1, 2.
Mom tries to get Amari to behave with the threat of a timeout. It wasn't working.
You get to stay in here for a minute.
And to my surprise, Mum's idea of a timeout means sticking him in his room and just locking the door.
That's what I had to do. Otherwise, nothing will get done.
There is a real disconnect between Amber and her kids. By locking them in their room, she is avoiding the hard part of her parenting duties, discipline. Later in the day, Dad returns home and goes straight to the office, while Mum takes the opportunity to disappear into the bedroom to rehearse.
Just being with them, can be difficult. Singing is a part of my life that I love.
A little bit louder.
Upstairs, Dad is trying to work, but the kids want to play with him.
No, I'm all right. Daddy's working right now, okay? Anytime I'm at home and the kids are there, they'll come up to wherever I am and want me to play with them. Nisa, no. It can get irritating after a while.
These kids need attention, but their parents are avoiding this by being off in their own worlds. I want to nip that in the bud very quickly. When Mum and Dad finally focus on the family again, they just put the kids in their bedrooms.
It is bedtime for you.
Bedtime is pure havoc. It's so out of control.
Anissa.
I'm all right. Mari. It just ends up being a disaster.
The behavior spiraled out of control.
I just wanted to give him a good swat on the behind.
It was chaos.
Stay in there.
And in the end, they used the same quick fix, locking the bedroom doors.
You know what? I'm closing the door, and that's what I had to do.
These parents are trying to lock their problems with their willful children away, but sooner or later, they will have to face the music. I've seen enough. It's time to sit these parents down for a serious talk. I hope they're ready for what I have to tell them.
Can we have a chat?
I'm like, oh my God, we are gonna get so reamed.
I come to deliver the news. One thing that I'm going to say to you is that you haven't been able to be effective in your role of disciplining them because you've rewarded them with toys. They have way too many toys.
She hasn't even seen what I have in the closets for them.
There is no listening from your children, all right? Yes. And there is no discipline. It's just chaos. And some of it is hurtful chaos.
Hey! Excuse me? That freaked me out.
And another thing I see is that Anissa is way too old for the bottles that you're giving her.
She just gets what she wants whenever she wants. And the bottle's just an enhancement of the other things.
You have mental issues.
Little Anissa is not chugging the bottles.
And something that really bothers me is those doors being locked.
Doors being locked makes me very, very, very nervous.
Kind of was a slap in the face, I guess. Nobody wants to be criticized for what they're doing.
You found it very hard to handle the kids, and consequently,
You're dumping your children on grandma to avoid the most important part of parenting, disciplining your kids.
you think it's because of the behaviour of the children, but it's the other way around.
The children are behaving badly.
Because you don't have this situation under control.
This is so hard for a parent because you just don't want to admit that something's not right.
I feel in the house that it's somber, not a lot of happiness.
I really didn't know what to say when she said that, because it kind of caught me off guard.
The next thing on this is for me to come back with my tools. Okay. All right, so I'm going to give you guys some time, and then I'll be back ready to recruit you.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, it choked me up, you know, and I thought, this is not a game, this is serious.
After a day of observation, the problem in the Dirks house is clear.
See what Nanny Stella has.
To avoid using discipline, Dad buys his kids affection with expensive toys, and Mom has completely lost her parenting will.
Fantastic.
So today, I'm giving the Dirks family their own set of rules.
These are family rules.
I was like, uh-oh, she's got some stuff. It may not be what I want to hear.
I was a little nervous, and I thought I was going to get my lashing.
The first rule for you guys is no more bottles for Anissa.
Papa.
Here, sweetie.
Wait a minute, Nanny Stella, she has to have a bottle.
My next rule is stop, look, and listen.
Amari, can you please get up? You're not listening.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop, we're gonna look at Mom and Dad, and we're gonna listen to what they have to say.
I don't think my kids have ever stopped, looked, or listened.
The next one is you must follow through. You have to start being consistent.
Oh my God, we are so inconsistent. What are you saying?
A quick example would be bedtime.
When you say it's bedtime, mean it.
So you must follow through. Children thrive on boundaries and consequences. My next rule, this one's a very important one. If you bite or hit, you have to sit.
Nisa, don't fight.
That behaviour is no longer acceptable. You understand that, Amara?
Anissa bite me.
I know she did. Nanny's gonna help you with that problem. As far as sitting down, it'll be sitting down in timeout.
When she first brought up timeouts, I was really skeptical. I'm like, this is never gonna work with our children.
I have something to show you that's gonna go with that rule. These timers. This one says Amari, and it's set for 3 minutes, and then press start. It's not a toy though, guys.
Right. There's no way it's gonna work for our family.
And after setting down the rules, I thought I'd start to tackle the discipline problem by having the kids put away their toys and help tidy up the house.
Good job, Amari.
Nanny Stella said that the kids have way too many toys. Good job. I don't think there's a problem with, getting things for your kids and wanting the best for them.
Doing a good job, buddy. You know what I felt like? I felt motivated, and I knew that we were going to be a great team. Good job. Okay, I'll help you. Oh, yeah, baby. Can I have a kiss?
That makes you proud?
That makes me proud of mine when you listen. Give me 5.
The next thing I want to work on is weaning Anissa off the bottle.
No, Anissa.
I hope Mom can find her willpower and follow through.
Okay, let's come sit with you. Okay, I got your milk right there. See that? I got your milk. I'm gonna go get it.
Anissa's making this huge fuss at the fact that Amber didn't want to give her a bottle. She refused it in a cup.
Want some?
It got worse and worse and worse.
The struggle of trying to get the bottle away from Anissa is going to be very rough. It was mentally and physically draining. It's so much easier to just give in than to hear all the screaming and the shouting.
Just calm down, okay? Amber wanted to give up. And I had to step in. Okay, right? She's not hurt, she's angry. And the thing is, if you give in now, you're back to square one. I explained to Amber it's really a control issue more than anything. And I convinced her that the best thing to do is leave Anissa alone.
I was horrified in the fact that how am I gonna control this? Oh my God, she is just so out of control.
But just when I feel like we're making progress, Mom caves in and gives Anissa a bottle.
I was through. I'm tired. And I got played like a game and she won.
Disciplining your children is actually a battle of wills. It's not about breaking their spirit, but it's about you following through. And clearly, Amber doesn't get it.
So far, I've had some challenges, but with this new day, I hope I can start to get through to these parents.
Feel me? Can you feel me?
Amber has an awesome singing voice, but she needs to learn how to be an awesome parent as well.
While she rehearses downstairs, Paul keeps the kids occupied upstairs.
Can you make me a dinosaur painting it, Daddy?
Okay.
Paul, can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're doing arts and crafts now with them, and that's enjoying time with them. But if you had something to do and Amber wasn't home, could you occupy them and leave them alone? Or do you feel it has to be pretty much, parent with child all the time?
We usually don't like leaving them by themselves because we're afraid they'll get into something.
Okay. Do they never technically occupy themselves?
Hey, Daddy, paint
Yeah,
me
usually
a
they want
dinosaur.
us, doing something with them.
A serious shark tooth.
A shark tooth?
Yeah.
I needed Amari to have some patience, and he was having none of it.
Make one for me.
Okay, I'll stop you right now. You're trying to have a conversation with me, yet he's...
Amari, I'm talking to Nanny Stella, okay?
Yeah,
Mari, listen to me. Amari started acting up when we were painting. He can be very spoiled at times. He doesn't listen.
Don't you think tough for Nanny Stella?
I'm talking to Nanny Stella.
And when Amari acts up, it's time to see if Paul has been listening.
Sit down.
We're not gonna have the same type of day you had yesterday, okay?
My wife tells me we need to work together, but she does travel a lot.
There's not gonna be any hitting. There's not gonna be any kicking. Now you stay here in a timeout.
Come on, Anissa.
I really wasn't sure how it was going to go.
You stay there until this turns red, okay? Amari, don't kick. You're gonna sit in there for 2 timeouts, okay?
Amari is a very stubborn, headstrong little boy. Paul was letting Amari move the goalposts. Instead of him setting the tone, he was letting Amari set the tone. So I stepped in.
Are you listening? Are you listening? No! If you don't go back in time out, I'm taking away the DVDs. Do you want to lose Scooby-Doo? No. Okay. Count to 3. When I get to 3, you better be on that mat. 1.
And then he whacked me, and what surprised me more was Paul immediately went to comfort Amari. Hitting guests in the house is totally inappropriate, so I decided to sit down with Paul to find out how severe the problem is.
But I heard Amari started acting out, if you will, at 1.5 years.
I guess it all started when he got suspended from his preschool. He's come home with scratches. He's got, a scar on his cheek, his arms. It got to the point I'd come home from work or even call on the way home and, she's all pissed off and stressed out. And then, so I get home and then, I don't want to be around that either.
What did he actually do that got him suspended?
He bit a kid in the crotch.
He bit a kid in the crotch?
Yeah.
Little Amari had been booted out of his preschool for biting a little boy in the crotch. Did you get any warnings for that?
No.
No, but he got suspended?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. All right?
Now I know how bad Amari's behaviour really is, and I'm more determined than ever to get this family on the right path. But despite our talk, instead of finishing time out, Paul takes Amari to the playroom, once again distracting him with toys. He is obviously not getting it.
I'm proud of him, and kids are kids.
And later on, Amber has to leave for the evening to sing.
She has a lot of nights, she'll have to leave, to go sing.
Love you.
So once again, she calls for help.
You want this one?
It is Grandma to the rescue.
Ah, she is funny. You didn't put on, you screwed this up.
With Mum off singing and Dad working, Grandma is left to parent these children.
You're hitting Oma? What did you do? What do you say to me?
Dad!
Stand up. Give me a kiss and a hug.
And just as things get a little difficult with the kids, I see a familiar pattern. Grandma marches the kids off to their rooms.
I was very taken aback.
Stop it. Leave it. Okay. 1, 2.
Don't turn away, though.
See you later, okay?
And she too locks the doors. I decided someone had to step in and properly parent these children, and I meant business. My time with the Dirks family is almost up. These parents are preoccupied with their hobbies, and they're dumping their children with Grandma. I really need to make an effort to get through to them.
Can we just have a couple of minutes?
Definitely.
I really needed to make it clear how serious parenting is. Disciplining your children is part of the role of being a parent. If I don't have this conversation with you, I'm doing you guys an injustice, me an injustice, and those kids an injustice. Because as seriously as you take going to the gym, and as seriously as you take that beautiful singing of yours, this is how seriously I take helping you and your family.
The look and tone of Nanny Stella was very serious.
I need to know that you won't give up when the going gets tough, because that's when we all go back in our shell and say, this is too hard and I can't do it. It is going to work the longer and harder that you two stick at it. So it's about you being as dedicated to this as that fantastic singing, and you being as dedicated to going to the gym.
Nanny Stella, she doesn't hold back. It's actually what we needed, because obviously what we're currently doing isn't working.
Now that I've had a chance to sit down with Mom and Dad, I'm curious to see if this talk had any impact.
Listen to me, can you go upstairs and play on the train and all your other little toys? Amari, use your tiny voice, honey. You don't have to scream so loudly.
Amari, yet again, was not cooperating, and he was going to be Mum's next challenge.
Did you just hit me? Boy, sit over here. I'm not playing now.
But it looks like Mom is finally making an effort to discipline as she puts Amari in time out.
You need to stay there. Amari. Guess what? Now you got more time.
She kept putting him in time out. He wouldn't stay there. She kept putting him in time out.
Okay, that's it. 4, 2. I'm not playing, Amari. You need to listen.
Amber really wasn't getting very far. She was actually losing the battle. Amari was wearing her down.
I tried everything to control this child. What can I do to get this boy to listen to me?
Stay here. Time was running out, and I was going to have to show Amari that I meant business. Okay, I'm back in charge now.
And Mom was going to see exactly how to take control.
Amari, you are in time out, okay?
He's just such a strong-willed child that he was trying to compete with her.
Well, you just lost your TV privilege. No more TV. It was a battle of wills. Amari is a very stubborn, headstrong little boy. I'm going to be very, very fair to you. If you don't go in time out now, I'm taking away the alligator. Okay. Okay, I'm taking the alligator. Where's my bag?
And when she started to take the toys away, Amari did not like that at all.
1, 2, 3. Okay, dinosaur's going with Nanny.
No!
No, I'm not messing about. Oh, thank you. The nanny bag quickly filled up. I'm going to take everything. All the toys are going unless you go in time out. 1, 2. On that mat. Come on. Because otherwise I'm taking all the toys. Amber and Paul really haven't said what they mean and mean it. They've never followed through to the level that I did. Stay on the mat. Amari, 1. You see all these toys? They're going bye-byes. All of them. Get back on the mat, please. I actually didn't expect he was going to lose all of them. I thought he would go back into timeout, but he didn't. Okay, you blew it. Everything's gone. Absolutely everything.
Now you ruined it for your sister, too.
I'm going to clear the floor. Or I'm taking everything.
No!
You know what? Amari, get over here. Get on that mat right now. Amari, hey,
Somebody
don't you
get
run
that child. Oh, God.
Hey,
Somebody
don't you
get
run
that child. Oh, God.
Amari.
When Amari runs outside, I can see Mom is shaken.
That freaked me out.
I need Mom to understand that Amari's out-of-control behaviour could get dangerous if she doesn't get serious about disciplining him.
Yeah?
No!
Now you know I mean business.
And when we get back inside, I make it clear to both of them I'm
not giving up on timeout. You have no toys left. I'm gonna have to take away the train. You know your very, very special train?
I don't care how long this takes, but Mom needs to know that there is no easy way out. And Amari needs to understand that I won't back down.
You stay here and you'll get to keep your train. Did you not understand what I said to you? Do you want to lose your train? I guess you do.
She was persistent. She was not gonna let him win. She marched upstairs into the playroom and took the train. And I think at that point, Amari saw that Nanny Stella was not playing.
When Amari finally realizes that this could go on forever, he simmers down and finishes his time out.
Time's up.
Okay, you can come out now. The timeout was so tough because nobody's ever been as consistent
With Amari, and I have to explain to him why his actions weren't appropriate.
You mad because you lost your toys? Yeah, but you know what? That was your choice. You either listen or you lose your toys. You want to listen? If you listen, you can earn your toys back. Little by little.
I hope Mom finally understands the importance of not walking out on your children when it gets tough. But with the little time left, I wasn't going to take any chances.
You let it get out of control and stay out of control for way too long.
I felt like I was a failure to my children.
You said you have projects, but honestly, like, you work all day, and if you have the opportunity to have them more, that is better.
Because being irritated with them as soon as you get home is not fair.
They're not getting the attention that they need. Let me just clarify, though, to you, I felt it in the house. Unhappy parents.
We're unhappy with the behavior. We're unhappy that...
With our parenting.
Right. The solution is to fix the children's behavior, not escape from it because you're overwhelmed.
I knew Nanny Stella was right, and I was ashamed of myself.
You can't live your life through avoidance.
Right. I was wrong.
Okay,
and I apologize to you for that.
I appreciate that.
You are here to help us get on the path that we need to be so that we can be successful parents.
Which you are being.
Thank you. They need to have discipline, and it needs to be consistent. Let's just keep it real. You know, you keep it real, you don't play games, and that's what we need. We need to get our butts kicked.
At this point, I definitely feel that Amber's on board.
Mom was escaping because she felt overwhelmed. Now that I've given her the tools she needs to discipline her kids, the behavior will improve and she can be a more active and happy parent. And in the days that followed, Mom and Dad made a real effort to make time for their children.
Yeah, you're doing a good job, Amari.
And Dad is slowly understanding the importance of giving your children limits and not spoiling them with toys.
Can you go tell Mommy you're sorry?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now that Amari is beginning to understand that bad behavior has consequences, his behavior is improving.
You sharing, Amari? Good boy.
When the kids do misbehave, Mom is learning to discipline them properly instead of giving up.
Time's up.
Amari, you did a good job sitting there.
Which in turn has made for a much calmer, happier household.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. That's very nice.
I'm actually very happy that Amari's made the progress he has.
But before I leave, I want to see if Mom can stick to the no bottles rule. And when a tantrum erupts with Anissa in the kitchen, it is the perfect opportunity.
You get a bye-bye tonight. Okay, I'm gonna just leave this here for you.
Anissa wanted a bottle, and I was interested to see if Mom would stick to the rules or cave in.
Good job, Anissa.
It was a huge success. This little girl never, ever, ever drank milk out of a cup until today. That wasn't a little success, that was a huge success.
I'm actually doing something right, you know, for a family.
Now that I have seen Mom sticking to the rules and no longer spoiling her daughter, I know that the week has been worthwhile. And all that's left to do is say goodbye.
Hey guys, it's time for me to go. It was time to say goodbye, and they all came in and sat down. I want to say thank you for allowing me the pleasure to come into your beautiful home.
Knowing that this was the last day and that she was going to be leaving kind of makes you a little nervous about, you know, how are we going to do, you know, while she's gone.
Paul, you've done an absolutely awesome job. I'm really proud of you. I think as long as you guys keep it up, it's going to be amazing.
This was a day that I did not want to see. You know, I wish Nanny Stella lived next door.
Are you not gonna bite anymore? Okay. Mwah.
My biggest hope is that they can appreciate what they've got. They're a beautiful couple. They have 2 beautiful children.
The biggest acknowledgement is going to Mom, because that was the real reason that I came.
Finally, I realized that I'm not a failure, and as a team, we're gonna see this through.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
The biggest accolade goes to Amber. 1, she's made leaps and bounds, but 2, really facing up to the truth, you know, and combating her problems. I'm gonna give hugs.
Thank you.
Stick at it, okay?
No, thank you.
I've learned from her what you need to do to make your home a more peaceful, happy place to be in.
Hey, Amore, any chance of a hug?
Be a good boy, okay?
I'll see you next time when I come to visit.
She came in and gave us a lot of great tools and advice. We're definitely planning on putting our best effort at making it work.
Did a good job, babe.
The Dirks really do have a lot of hard work ahead of them. It's much easier when the nanny's in the house, but they both can achieve it with hard work and consistency.
You got it. Let me do it for you. Okay, can you put this on?
Not happy faces.
You did get happy faces.
I get happy faces.
1, 2. 1, 2. She's a toddler. Hard. Toddler. She's not a baby.